watch this on Twitch. Shout out to the folks that's going to watch this on YouTube. It is I, your favorite coach's favorite coach, your favorite fat freckled man, and the big dog himself. All three of those rolled up in one. Let us get to game 2. If you saw game 1, you would know KD fried me. I did not make my average. I didn't have a good game for 3 turnovers, shot under 50%. I'm normally like at least 50% from 3 in the playoffs so far. Didn't do that. Shot 50% from the field when I typically shoot higher than that as well. Fortunately, nobody joined KD on his reign of terror. Steph didn't have a good game. Clay was barely there. Draymond didn't make as much of an impact on defense. So, yeah. We ended up blowing them out by 19. Well, I won't even say blowing them up by 19, but we blew them out. Like the end score doesn't show how bad the blowout was getting at to a certain point. But KD, man, he had 40. And it was so like, man,
opener, we move on to game 2 of the
I legit see
here on EA Sports.
Like, how it has to feel, you know, trying to guard somebody like that and real like that. Like, no matter how good you play defense, like he had 43, he had a 40 on like maybe 30 attempts. Still didn't matter. He made it look way easier than that, man.
They were winners in game 1, as expected, on their home floor. They'll look to build on that advantage here at home in game 2.
Like, first of all,
2 of the best in the West,
the mechanic that allows you to, you know, kind of hand check without hand checking.
And Ed, in this ball game, everybody's going to be paying attention to the superstars, the Kevin Durant's, the Steph Curry's, the James Harden's, the CP3's. But I'm focused on one of the most underrated players on Houston, Clint Capella. He got drafted 25th in the year 2014.
Like a bail me out, James.
And this young man leads the league in rebounding and field goal percentage.
Like this little mechanic right here that allows you to kind of hand check your guy. Man, it only helps you so much. Like it's an off-ball defensive mechanic, but it only helps you so much because
right there.
Like as good as I am trying to cut him off the dribble, he's elusive. What I said. Case in point. Good Lord. Thank God he missed.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender.
Hey, here we go. 2 quick assists out the gate. I would like to bounce back and have a better scoring game than Green. Oh, good pass. Too slow getting back down court.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Paul against the former Cougar.
Okay. Oh, he ain't bite.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Kevin Durant.
Jesus.
It away.
He showed he's good on defense too, man. Kevin Durant is not like he's really the biggest challenge I've had so far in these playoffs. Thank you for the help side. Thank you for the help side defense. Because good Lord, he zoomed past me. Oh. I'm trying to tell you, man, he is hard to guard. That's
from the painted area, won't go down.
There we go. Steph, you too small. I gotta take you to the rack.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 4. To Cousins. Trying to cash in. DeMarcus Cousins.
Is that off the backboard?
2 for 3 now here in the first.
Was that off the
backboard?
backboard?
If you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Yes, it was. Man, Boogie's level of skill was insane.
Houston takes over.
If he could have stayed healthy, man, the career that he would have had,
To Paul.
and if he could have stayed the hell out of his own way sometimes.
Here comes the screen. Harden in a matchup with Boogie. Capella.
Oh no. I'm not saying no way.
Shot clock to 4 for Houston.
Oh no.
Reed from long range. That's not his
I did
range.
not
It's
expect
no good.
I didn't have a good look. You know, talking about something I passed up a good look.
Durant with the
There
basketball.
was no good
on
look.
top. They trail by 2.
I did not have it. That's why I gave it
Capella.
up. But again, this is second game where I'm looking for
And a foul. He'll have a chance for three-point play.
Kenneth Fareed in the paint.
Bail out of something at the last second. That's what I saw right there from the defense.
I get a shot attempt near the
No
basket. She needs
man's
to try to
land.
get a shot attempt near the
They weren't really
basket.
committed to
And
getting
he's
out of the
busy
way,
running out
committing
towards
a
me
hard
towards the
foul,
perimeter.
or
For what,
taking
bro?
the brunt of the
He wasn't even coming to set the
DeMarcus
screen.
Cousins trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career,
They got the lead.
73%.
Last thing I need.
Here's
I
Paul,
gotta get it
controlling the
together.
offense. Capella matched up with the two-time MVP. To Harden. Paul.
Empty out the space.
Rockets with 4 to shoot. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range.
I keep
with
trying to do a
James
dribble
Harden.
move and it's not
Muscle
coming out,
memory
but-
gets it to go.
That shot was nice.
At least,
But that pass, that was the real highlight.
at least,
Good teams always
you know,
find a
my
way to
guys
get
are
the
bailing me
best
out,
shot
making
of
shots for me.
Steph Curry matched up with Paul.
Not bad. I feel like I should be on the other side. Oh yeah. Hold on.
There for a second. To Harden. Lets
There you
it
go.
fly from beyond the arc
Uh-huh.
and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Green
Make sure
to
we keep
Cousins.
the lead on them, man. Can't let this game be too close.
Short jumper misses. Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor.
Let's see what we do on this one.
To Harden.
James.
Screen coming.
All right, we'll go back to that corner.
Harden to Paul. Has a look. Paul's
Man.
loose. Look at him on the
Oh,
deck.
Jesus.
Draymond Green with the block. That's going to get
They
out of
came out
bounds.
of nowhere
Nice
for
touch
that
by
one.
Green. Coach has
Turn
seen
and
enough.
send it.
He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Yeah, why they subbing Steph out so quick? Is he hurt?
Harden. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to
Yeah,
see the
subbed
coaching staff
everybody
call
out
the same
as
exact play the
early
next
as they did last time, but they subbed Steph out early last time too. And I don't know why. Watch that. Make sure Draymond don't set that
Livingston
screen.
download a Cousins.
Draymond score that, yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 4 for 6.
I'm about to say,
6'11",
can he get some help out
270.
this time?
That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an
Call for a
absolute
screen. Thank you.
bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that
Jeez.
shooting touch on the outside.
Tough looking shot there.
Good finish.
Still gets it to go
Good
down.
finish.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
See what I'm saying? How much his movement, man. Like, you can't just think that, oh, I'm in front of him, that's good enough.
Able to
No, not
convert
good.
inside.
You can
He
forget
little
about it
boy
when he
doing that
uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
7'5" wingspan.
Up by 3.
I feel like he got a better wingspan than that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Draymond Green swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
I'm supposed to get it back.
Harden. Nothing going here on that drive.
Yeah. He locking me up a bit.
Harden shoots. Can't connect. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They're down 3. The jump.
Oh, that's our rebound.
off the mark.
Here we go. I don't know how to jump hop loose like he did.
To Harden. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
I'm about to start. He still got it.
Cousins. Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
Okay, Chris. Oh no!
Warriors
Not Draymond still in the back.
Livingston, guarded by CP3. To Durant.
Yeah. No disrespect to Sean Livingston, but
Klay Thompson.
I'd rather leave him open.
Has a chance.
KD.
Shot by Thompson, no good. Draymond Green, putbacks.
Okay, they fighting this game.
Everybody was staring at the play of
He
the
was
ball
up
on the
5, now we
defensive
only
end.
up 1.
He was busy carving out space, being active, getting that offensive rebound. That's his
That's
second
after
offensive
Steph
rebound in
went
the first
down.
quarter.
So I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm kind of surprised. Hold on. James ain't turned it on yet.
James Harden.
See what I'm
3
saying?
for 6 now.
He ain't turned it on yet.
Defending a guy who
He's
can
still
be a
chilling.
1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Green for Durant, down low.
Man. Okay.
Rebound taken in by
I'll take
Fareed.
that.
Paul
One more.
gets it in the right
I
corner.
thought he was gonna pop.
To Capella.
Okay.
Converts in the paint.
Okay, Clint.
Nice finish
Back
at
up
the
5.
rim.
Well, when you play
Okay,
for
Clint.
each other and not just for yourself,
Awkward
that's
finish,
when
but
great
hey.
things happen. You essentially lose
Take
yourself
it.
in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's
I
called
gotta
unselfish
beat him.
basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them
Pass.
finish for 2 or 3 points.
The inside position. KD be trying to
And
establish.
now
I gotta take it
Houston
away.
has the basketball.
'Cause
Harden guarded
he
by
is stronger
Livingston.
than my guy.
To Paul.
Got the floor spaced. Yeah. What?
And the foul. And a chance at 3
Wow.
coming
That's
up.
incredible.
People become so fixated on the hands
That's
or the arms or the
incredible.
strengths of the arms. I look at the legs,
You're
the
looking
strength of
at
his legs,
absolutely
help him power through
incredible.
that play. That's how you get and ones.
And he got mollywopped. The way they get up is terrible, though. It's like they just, I don't know. They didn't finish that animation cleanly as for how to get back up, because they don't push off the floor with their hands. They just rise back up, almost Undertaker-like.
And he missed the free throw.
Okay, Iguodala subbed out for KD.
Livingston.
Yeah, this gives me
matched
the
up with
break I
Paul.
need.
Right down the lane.
So
but the
he ain't even
shot
slumped
won't go.
defensively. But,
Big finish at the rim.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Golden State at the controls.
Oh,
Here
shoot.
comes the screen. Surveys the floor.
There we go.
Livingston. And a whistle.
And
Come
you
on,
can't
man.
lunge like that.
Let us play, bro. I was right there. Yeah, no, I don't see that.
Klay Thompson sizing up Eric Gordon.
I don't even know how he was able to turn around and catch that pass. I'll take the step back from you all day.
Fires the 3. Gordon with it.
That's what they
Lead
think their
stands
best
at
option
7.
is. It's an Iguodala step back.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Shot clock to 4
That's
for
you.
Houston. Fires the 3. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that foul.
threw me the grenade
That
that
release
time.
is effortless.
I ain't had no choice but to shoot it.
Klay Thompson takes on Eric Gordon.
I definitely thought it was going to get a steal. Oh, yeah.
Trying to
We'll
cash
live.
in. Iguodala's shot, no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that
Oh,
play.
no.
That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
That was terrible. Oh, that should have been a steal. I can't believe I sold a clip like that, man. Wide open 3.
Thompson
Above.
to Sean Livingston. Thompson. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down,
Okay.
but
I'm
here
about to
they
say we
are
finally
trying to
was up
chip
double
away
digits.
and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if
Yeah.
they do, that could be the start
That's
of a
exactly how I felt.
Ball
Frustrated.
against Cousins. Here comes the screen. To Fareed.
There we go.
Oh, great
Right
pass.
over your
Setting
Dallas
up the
head.
basket.
I was a little worried about that
Contact on the
pass.
drive can be a
Dollar
beautiful
got,
thing.
you want to talk about long
Making those
wingspan.
tough
He
shots
probably
can
got
really
a
help you build
7'5"
mental
wingspan.
advantage over your
Damn
defender.
near it.
To Thompson.
I know his wingspan probably at least 7
To
feet.
Sean Livingston.
Plus, he's, you know, always been
Here
really
comes the
good
screen.
defensively. So
Livingston.
I was nervous about trying to make that pass. Because even though, yeah, because, you
Off the mark.
know, what you call it is
On the
only 6'8".
follow. Way to stay with
Nigga
it.
Dollar like 6'6",
They're going to have
6'7".
to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Here's Paul. Controlling the offense.
Could be an easy turnover, depending on the situation. We here? Got help if you
Holding
need
the
it.
defense. Paul.
That was tough, Eric.
Layup goes down.
That was tough, Eric
That's a
Gordon.
good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that
Way to
lead.
finish the
If you're the
contact.
coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Bang.
Using the
What you know about
post
that?
to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Hey, he hit that joint like Steph did the other game. Yeah,
Deep
Steph
three
hit that
at
joint.
the buzzer.
Yo,
We've
Steph
reached
hit
the
a
end of the
three. If
first
y'all
quarter
didn't see the
here in
last game,
number two.
at
Jay
the
and
end of
I
the first
are
quarter,
back after
Steph
this.
definitely hit
It's the
a
Western
three-quarter
Conference
court
Finals on EA
heave.
Sports.
Okay, it's back to a 7-point lead. I was hoping we was gonna get ready to run away with it once we was up 10, but they immediately hit a three back. So now I definitely feel bad about missing that three because we still would have been up double digits if I hit that three.
Ed Cohen, Jay
Yeah,
Williams
I
with
figured
you
they
at
start this quarter with me on the bench. I'll probably get a little bit more playing time than last time though. Last time I only got 4 minutes in the
up
fourth.
by 6.
There you go. Oh,
Doesn't have the
definitely
touch.
thought he.
No good.
Oh boy.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him
Okay.
to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off
You
balance.
should have said
Count the
bye bye.
basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Paul.
Cash that. Oh, you supposed to go up with that, see?
Nothing going here on that drive. 5 seconds to shoot. To Paul.
Move the screen. Cheaters didn't
Doesn't
prosper.
get the bounce. Livingston to
Oh
bring
shoot!
it up.
No, no,
Trailing
no.
by 4.
Yeah. Whoever said shooter was right because I was not in position.
Shot
Yeah.
from close, no good. To Paul.
I kind of broke the play on that one, but I see the mismatch.
Defended by Jordan Bell. Down to 5 on the 24.
Yeah, y'all seen that? Hey,
And
Y'all see
count the
that?
basket.
Well, they have such great
Look,
flow
set
to
that
their
screen.
offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking
Jump.
to one player individually. It's
I
moving
mean,
around the perimeter,
stand your
and
feet
it's
next time.
zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Basketball IQ. Like you heard. Basketball IQ.
Possession lies with
Set
Golden
that off
State.
ball screen. Treat it like a brush
Chris
screen. You know
Paul
what I'm saying? Cut to the basket.
to Sean Livingston.
Give me that steal.
Durant lets it fly.
Once I get the
He's a
steal, I know I was
modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard.
That's the thing, like it's hard because when the pass comes your way, you should try to steal it, but if you don't,
Leads 4.
against KD, he gonna make you pay.
Fareed takes aim
I
at
see, he said
Livingston.
get all the screens.
Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low
I should have
percentage
took that
shots.
jumper.
That's the reason why we're big at the stats. It was all provided to you
There you
before
go.
the game in the scouting report.
There you go.
Counter basket at the rim.
I really should have took that
just
through the
seems like
first
one
time
of
it
three
came to
things
me, but
happen every time James Harden has the ball.
James
Either
only
he
got 9
scores,
points.
he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone
Yeah,
for a
he
three.
glad he got that.
Pick your poison.
He got that bucket. Oh yeah,
Paul to Harden. Ah, the monster
that's a
stop.
perfectly
So
ran
many
fast
people
break.
think making assists is creating something.
Somebody coming
dazzling
down the
and
wing with the
dazzling.
ball.
Sometimes giving the ball
Somebody else running down the middle. The other
is the
person running
right
the
play
opposite
and
way.
the most efficient.
Knocked loose.
Oh,
8-second violation.
I'm about to say,
He's
how
going
ain't get the
other
ball?
way.
It's not loose, but the ball stayed there with him. All right, I mean, we still got a turnover due to the 8-second violation.
To Harden.
And versus Steph, move, clear it out. Steph playing great defense. Come on now, y'all cheating because I passed the ball and then y'all wouldn't let him pass it and y'all turned it into him bumping my body instead of letting me pass the ball. Like, that's nothing. Let's go, Chris.
Finishing inside the
Let's
paint
go, Chris.
on that one. There's a
Chris only
sixth
got
sense there
4.
that
Oh,
you
man.
just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with
Trying
CP3,
to deny
you
that-
should be
that
taking
entry
that point
pass.
guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive
Yeah,
player.
see? Oh, no, I got quick. Oh,
They get it down to Paul. To Harden.
that double team come again? Oh, nope. Woo-hoo.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
A lot of space.
It can only
Yeah,
be
put
one
Quinn
of two
Cook on
things
me
here.
again. I'll
One,
take that.
The defender ran out of gas.
I'll get that. I
Or
can't be
two,
celebrating. Gotta
this
watch
dude is
this
just
game.
unstoppable.
To Durant.
Y'all notice that like it was like a mini screen just to create that 2
Here
seconds of
comes the
separation
screen.
that got
Steph
KD
Curry
open.
against Harden.
Ah,
KD follows up with the putback slam.
was trying to put a body
It's so
on it.
amazing when you get a
Couldn't.
chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack.
That's a
He's
tough
playing
shot.
on that court by himself.
Yeah, right up, kid. I ain't calling for that.
Basket's
You earned
good on the
that.
follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you
Okay.
need, regardless of contact.
Okay, we up
focusing
12.
on the rim.
It's Cook with the basketball. Down 12. To Curry.
So it's a good start. KD had 16 by this.
Steph Curry.
By this time
Tough
last
shooting.
game.
Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You see, you can't actually
Leave
get
Steph up.
mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the
Get
dribbler's
off me,
belly
Kevin.
button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't
Ah,
go anywhere
my
without his
bad.
core.
Durant across
Oh,
the
shoot.
timeline. Trailing by 10. It's Rockets ball.
Oh. Oh.
To Fareed.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, man. Score on him.
Old school. Backs his
Go
man
ahead.
down
Score
for the
on him.
basket.
Please.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Here's Curry with it up top.
Jennifer Reed versus
Down a
Quinn Cook.
dozen.
Yes, please. I'll take that.
To Sean Livingston.
I'll take them odds all day.
Curry. Here comes the screen. Livingston. Now a steal
Yeah.
as the Rockets have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Let's go.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Here we go.
You know,
Yeah,
from a
we running.
point guard
Yeah, we
perspective,
running.
one of the things that I learned when I played
Yeah, we
in the
turn
league
this into
was that the more I was willing to
lead
give the
that-
ball
that
up,
we could
the
sustain.
harder other players were willing to run
Like
to
I
their
was
spots.
sustaining it.
The
Ooh,
harder the
come
bigs
on,
were
man.
running to the rim, the harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And
I'm
when
telling
they
you,
caught
man,
the
they
ball,
doing me
they knew
dirty.
exactly what to
Normally,
do.
I'd have stole that, but because it's Kevin Durant, they want to play with me.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Harden takes aim at Steph Curry. To Fareed. Takes stock to the floor.
Not at
Gets a
all
look.
the shot
Can't
we
hit.
want.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession
Nah.
about the shot you
I'm
just
gonna let
missed.
Sean
Now
Livingston
you know
go.
you're in
Y'all
that player's
can
head mentally.
put the indicator
Quinn
on him all
Cook
y'all
matched up
want.
with Paul. Down low
No.
Durant. And the basket good at the rim.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Okay, little boy. Yeah. Let's go, James. You said Steph too little.
Has very little to lose on
Too little, Steph.
if they know they can, number one,
in your chest.
And number two, still get the ball.
In your
up.
chest,
You need to assert
Steph.
yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
KD with the rock.
Oh, shoot. No.
To Curry.
Great help, Gordon.
Pass to Cousins.
Great
down
help.
low.
Oh, wow. He passed that out.
Curry.
Talk
to
about a
Durant.
wonder. I could guard that.
Short jumper stays out.
Open shot by your man.
With the basketball.
I was guarding him
The
pretty well for y'all to
advantage
tuck
is
that.
13 points.
Space the floor out. Give back to James. Told you. Oh, my God.
With authority. He was ready right at the tip.
He had to,
What a
he had
first
to
half
check.
he's
He
having.
went
out
somehow
out
he
of
did the
gate,
nosebleed selling.
Found ways to get to the rim.
Top
now
floor.
Look how easy the game is coming to.
Right on Boogie. Yeah. Let's go, James. There we
Deep
go.
right corner. Thompson.
Turn up,
They'll
James.
get it to Durant. And stuffs it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack.
That's cool. He got 15 in 2 quarters. I'm trying to tell y'all last time.
Houston with
He
the
damn near
basketball.
had 20 in the
To
first
PJ Tucker.
alone.
Paul.
So, him only
Sizing
having
up the
15
defense.
in 2 quarters.
James Harden.
I live.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Curry to bring it up. His guys trail by 13. Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense.
James going off now. It's his time.
Gets to the
It's
basket
his
and
time.
scores.
20.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That
come
is
on.
true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Short jumper missing.
Yeah, I'll get that up.
And a putback.
That's cool.
You see, to a
Boogie
lot of
can get that
people, it's an
putback.
oxymoron when you hear the word superstar and the phrase doing all the little things, but that's what the great ones do.
Harden guarded by Klay Thompson. Draymond
Yeah.
Green.
That was not a good shot.
It's Steph at the controls. Steph
James
Curry.
drew a lot of eyes.
3 for 8.
I was hoping
He's
he'd
gotta
have
do
kicked it
better.
out.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand,
All right,
check
drop
yourself
down, no
out.
win.
Get somebody who actually wants
Yeah, they
to
doubling
get
him.
back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Shot clock to 4 for Houston. To Paul. Has a look. Paul shot
Christian
off
don't
the
hit
mark. Thompson to bring it into the
Sheesh,
front
I'm
court.
running low on energy.
His guys should be able
I'll
to
give
get
away
the
that
final
too.
shot.
I'll give away that too
And
before I let
Draymond
KD hit that
Green
3 in the corner.
throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on
You
a
only up
5-foot
9.
rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
Hey,
And
KD.
a finish at the rim. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We reached halftime here in game 2. Let's
At least
get you
put a
to
second
our
body
NBA
on
Live
him, 'cause after
studios
seeing
in
him hit
Orlando
that
and hand it over
three-quarter
to
court,
Jalen
you
Rose
can't
for
put
our
nothing
EA
past
Sports
Steph.
Halftime report. Jalen.
All right. Little basket at the end of the quarter put us back up double digits. Only up 11 at the half. We was smacking them by this time last game. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Chris actually finished with 30 last time. He was hooping. Steals left and right. A lot of transition.
The Rockets put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The Warriors were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They've got to break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Game drive. Assists.
The Golden State Warriors struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of the situation.
Turnovers as teams. So far, none of them are.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Across the stuff, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, that 1-3 was so disappointing.
Here we go with the top plays from
Should
the
be
first half.
from three.
Number 2.
He mollywopped with that.
Number 1.
Alright. Let's get ready for the second half, folks. Let's get ready for the second half, folks.
I'll see you after the game.
See you after the game, Jalen.
It's Golden State basketball. Livingston to Durant.
Here you go.
That's a turnover.
Finally.
It goes the other way.
Hey, lay it up on
Gets
the
it
other
to
side.
go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Durant to Thompson.
Oh, hold on. He started losing me again.
To Durant. Has a chance.
Hey.
Durant shot, no good.
I love what that.
Paul with it up top.
I love what that
His
result.
guys lead here, early stages, third quarter.
That's
So hard.
taking.
5 on the shot clock. Oh, had him going there for a second. Harden. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And you have to remember that your head is part of
That's
the
why I
ball.
said it to
There
him.
wasn't enough contact on that play for the
Oh,
ref to
switch.
blow the whistle.
Here we
Here
go.
comes the screen. Durant
Not that we
to
want
Sean
Chris Paul
Livingston.
guard Draymond Green, but
And finishes. Draymond takes
the right
it
person
out
guarding
on the
Draymond
rim.
got dunked on.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type
Person
of
who's actually
culture that
supposed
is
to be guarding.
fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing.
Okay.
So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high
That's a
fives,
tough shot.
that's because of the energy that was
right over
created from
KD.
the pass. Pass is one of the
Nice.
most brilliant things we have in this game.
Okay, James.
Kevin Durant with the rock.
Watch out. I know they're trying to set the screen, trying to set this man loose.
To Thompson.
Oh,
To the
Dang.
rim. Lays it up and in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great,
Can I get a
that's
screen,
the difference
please?
between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
hey,
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you
Still
to go
here.
even harder on the
Still here.
defensive end.
yeah.
Durant to Sean Livingston.
Trying
Screen
to stay
coming.
attached to his
Livingston
body, man.
guarded by CP3.
Oh, well, he just
For
shook
Durant
me.
down low.
Hey,
Go.
Seems like a
Good
lot of
physical
contact on that
defense.
play. If I were that player, I would
Foul
pull the
call, I
ref
ain't
over
gonna
to
lie
the
to you.
side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
definitely could have been a foul.
Warriors basketball.
Tried to stay
to
vertical,
Green.
go straight up. Man, bruh.
Thompson. Easy
He
pass
just
to the
literally
rim.
went around me on that one.
Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
That's
Giving
cool.
it to you any
He's
way
taking
you
him like
want it,
20
on
shots
the
to get
block,
19
on the
points.
perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To PJ Tucker.
Oh, man, my bad.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To
I
Harden.
tell that man roll.
Beyond
and
the arc
he's-
for three. Where James
hit.
Harden, muscle
It
memory,
hurt, James.
gets it
I'm
to
telling
go.
You know, from a
PJ
point
to
guard
roll.
perspective,
He
one of the
slides
things
out
that
to
I
the rim.
learned when I
Like,
played in the
bro.
league was that the more I was
What
willing
part
to
of
give the
roll
ball up,
on pick
the
and roll
harder
did you
other
not
players were
understand?
willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim, the harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
We'll live.
Thompson. That's how you defend.
And big-time
That's
coaching
well enough
strategy by
defended.
the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping
Ooh.
fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Bonehead. I just said I didn't have no
Both
turnovers,
coaches
and I make
dipping
that
into their
bonehead.
reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Dang. That was such an unnecessary one, too. That's the worst part. Sheesh. Y'all see how he cutting like he trying to break off the line of
Draymond
scrimmage,
Green,
man?
defended by Tucker. To Durant. Trying to cash in. Jumper's
Jesus.
good.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Harden.
Y'all see that?
Draymond
Ooh,
Green
that
sends it
That
away.
is an
Just
incredible
erasing
block.
mistakes left and right.
Oh my God. That block was insane.
Thompson
Wow.
to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc.
So,
Can't
I ain't
get
gonna
the
lie.
bounce.
I said I was gonna stay on KD no
Harden
matter what,
in
but
possession.
I saw
His
Steph,
guys
so
leading by 14.
James,
Looking
that
shot
was
there. Still gets it to
incredible.
go down.
Just a ball
Look
handling
at that flip with
wizard,
the left.
still putting people under his spell.
That was so cold.
Warriors have the basketball. Knocked loose.
Okay.
Steph Curry picked up by Paul.
Yeah, Chris.
To Harden.
Clear his side out, let him do his thing.
To Paul. Lets it fly from long range, and he burns
Okay.
them.
They're shooting the ball.
Why you
well,
don't
but
shoot
let me
like that
tell
when
you
I
why.
pass to you,
They're
PJ?
already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right
I don't
into
know
their
what
shot.
it is, but
We
when
call
I
that
try to
being
find him
shot
for them
ready.
same shots, what you grabbing him for? Draymond Green. I mean, I guess.
Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot two.
Just because a team's winning
Put
doesn't
him at
mean
the
the
line
refs are
because
going to
he's
put
not
away the
really a
whistle.
great free throw
Play
shooter, but
right
damn.
all the way through.
Draymond Green
just wanted to foul
at the line
somebody,
for two
PJ.
shots. A career
I guess
70%
technically it
free
ends up
throw
being a
shooter.
good foul because he don't lose
Second one
one
goes.
to two
It's a
max
1-of-2 trip.
instead of giving up 2 points. Nothing easy. I understand, PJ. You was
Here's
right.
Paul. Brings it up the floor to Harden. Gets it down to Capella. Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse
No,
the
no,
defense,
no.
you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Thompson to Durant. Nice
Ugh,
pace.
Jesus.
Sets it up and slams
Yeah,
it
look how he
down.
did me, bro.
He's been
Hey,
a
did he
one-man
point?
show, but Jay,
Did he
they're
dunk on me and
still
point?
down in this
Oh,
one.
no, that's
He's
not
their
cool.
lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
That's not cool. Oh, my God. Stumbling?
Harden with it up top.
No,
His
bro.
guys holding the big lead.
Not dunk on me and got me stumbling. Okay. You got help.
Durant
You got help.
to Thompson.
Yeah.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Klay Thompson against Tucker. They work it down to Cousins. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Good foul.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch.
Nothing
And
easy.
you got a big lead. Don't
Hey,
let
man,
your
y'all
opponent back in this game by
just
giving
about
up
there in
extra
20.
possessions.
You talking kind
DeMarcus
of crazy.
Cousins, couple of free throws on the way. He's
So kinda
perfect
crazy.
from the line so far. And hits the first free throw.
Oh, they putting your Rebco in. We about to go on a run.
And gets both to drop it at the line.
Doesn't matter who they put him in for. I know that hurts their team. Oh,
Buckets
yeah.
have the ball.
Rab, go guard me. Hold on.
Harden. Nothing going here on that drive.
Yeah,
To
it's too
Harden
much dribble.
from long range. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to
30.
go down.
Well, that change is inevitable.
Talk
And
about
one of
bounce
the things
back
that
game.
continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance. They're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Yeah, I'm here.
Warriors with 4 to shoot.
Yeah, I'll put that up.
Here's a chance from long range. Jay,
Oh,
he's
okay,
shaking
quick.
his head. The guilty
Okay,
part,
quick.
he knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the
Oh, my
basketball
God.
is dropped with
I was
the
about to
in
call
your
that
lap,
stupid.
you take it.
Nonsense, bro.
Wide open
He
look,
shook
won't go.
Iguodala out with his
Iguodala to
shoes.
bring it up.
And then y'all had him
Guys
sell
down
the
big.
clip.
Has a look.
Ain't no way. I'm about to say ain't no way. Ooh,
And a putback slam.
Boogie's
Sometimes
having
when
a great
the players
game.
find that flow, nobody else needs
Boogie
to touch
is
the
having
ball.
a
He's in
great
his own by
game.
himself.
Now it's Harden at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. To P.J. Tucker. Nice.
Okay,
pass to
PJ
step
eating.
things up.
Okay.
I love the drive to the basket.
PJ with
Instead
11
of trying to
points,
go
5 for
around
5
or
from
over,
PJ.
Go through.
Talk about getting
Cook
some
to
help from
bring
the
it into the
bench.
front court. Down a bundle. Iguodala guarded by the former Dookie.
Rabco shook me to get open.
DeMarcus Cousins for 2. He shoots off the mark. Nice touch around
All
the
right,
basket.
hold on. Let me go
with the
fry him.
tip.
Great job using that
Let's see how
shoulder
this
to create
space out
contact
first.
with the
Yeah, yeah,
defender
yeah.
without hesitation.
Harden against the KG veteran Iguodala. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark.
Yeah,
Good defense.
you jerked wreck on
Shooters
that
shoot,
one hard.
period. I don't want to hear any excuses.
you got double.
That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior
Okay.
confidence.
Flushes it home.
Okay,
Jay,
Quinn
let's
Cook.
see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's
Trying
been
to
pretty
make his
much
presence
non-existent
known.
the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that,
Hey.
that can get the juices going,
Yeah.
and that can help you with your
What
offensive
we
rhythm.
doing? What we doing? And one, ref. Thank you.
And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I
Yeah.
don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Huh. Get out the way. Yeah, man. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jonas. Boogie. Boogie. Come on, you saw him sock me in the gut. Low-key. Come on, Boogie.
Free throw good to cap off
I
the
gotta get back to
three-point
winning
play
these free
as they
throws, I'll tell you
continue
that.
to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. It's Cook with the basketball.
Yeah, I
Looking
gotta
to make
take
something
advantage
happen.
of this mismatch while it's still here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Clint Capella
Yeah.
with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That was his?
Gordon with it. The lead is 15. 4-3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
He's most definitely got the hot hand
Get you
behind the
off your
three-point
feet,
line.
Boogie.
Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Quinn Cook
Ain't gonna
here
lie, I thought
against
that block
Harden.
was mine.
Has a chance. Screen coming. Working hard there.
Yeah, Boogie's
Collects
having
the
an incredible
rebound
game.
and gets it back
He
up
is
for the
performing.
slam.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball
Oh,
because
yeah, I
they
probably
want you
should
to
give it
drop
back.
70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Harden. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta.
When a rookie starts to believe that
Yeah.
he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs.
Get some
nights
threes
like
up
this
while I got
become
the
more and
spacing.
more common.
To Cousins.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Baseline drive.
Oh, my God,
Steps it
Boogie.
down with authority.
Dominating.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game,
Hey, look at
dexterity
the
and
curl back
mobility
off.
are off the charts.
Oh, he got
for
Quinn
bigs.
Cook. I'm letting him eat.
It's hard.
Oh,
And scores on the step back.
Replay that for sure.
Unguardable, Jay.
Man, he's got the
already
defender
shook it.
out there tap dancing like that
Step
on national
back.
TV.
Oh,
That's
my
not
God.
a good sign.
I definitely wanted to go crazy, but
Livingston.
Ben Cook
across
and
the
James
timeline.
Harden, like, I
Less
feel
than a
like
minute
that'd
to
be
go in
unselfish.
the
I mean, that'd be
third
too selfish for me to not let him get some reps on that.
Quinn Cook. Capella's on him.
I see you. Oh yeah, you Rabco.
5 to shoot for Golden State. Trying to cash in. Gordon with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fires the
That shit
three.
good. Ah!
And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors.
I cheated on that for Hey, y'all see
Drive
that
to the
defense?
basket, but it somehow stays out.
Woo! Quick, get the ball up.
Looking good. 4 for 5.
Old school equals
Not
high
the Dame
percentage.
time. Not the Dame time, Clint. Relax, Clint. Relax, brother.
Livingston guarded by Clint Capella. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That'll do
That
it.
wasn't
Third
like
quarter
that was
complete.
inside
It's
the arc,
been
but that wasn't
all
like a Sean
Rockets.
Livingston midi. Everybody knows. If you know Sean Livingston, you know he don't really miss middies like that. Oh, they showing it again. Look at that. Oh my God. Had that boy on Splitsville. Ran to go talk to the crowd real quick. Like, y'all see this? Y'all seeing this? Bye. And one.
It'll be Rockets basketball here.
Yeah, I was wondering where it's from. Okay. At least they gave me a couple more minutes than last time.
Houston takes over. Harden matched up with Iguodala. For 3. That's how it's done.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Thompson
Yeah.
to bring it into the front court. He'll
Yeah,
run
look
the
at that.
offense. Quinn Capella pins it.
Great
Fourth
outside.
this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more
Oh, and it was off
confidence
Iggy.
to really apply
Oh
more
my
pressure.
gosh. That's fantastic defense. Hold on. In case they double that man again.
Harden. Down to Fareed.
Look at oh,
DeMarcus
come on.
Cousins
You
rejects
gotta go
it.
stronger than
This
that,
game
K.
is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their
That was
shot
a
blocked
great
than they
floater,
are about
Iggy.
actually making the shot.
That was a great floater. Man.
Harden into the front court. They lead it by 14. Capella down low. Slam dunk. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night,
I can take my
Irene.
time, move the ball
I
around.
like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a
sheesh.
player on the defensive end,
He just elbowed
you
me
need
in
to
my
draw
mitt,
a
bro.
line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is though.
Me neither.
Hey.
Oh, he had him there for a second. To Harden. Has a look.
Oh,
Another
I
shot
thought
won't
he was still
go.
gonna hit it. Yeah. Oh,
Thompson
okay.
to Cousins.
Great pass.
Oh, emphatic
Great
slam.
pass.
And easy too.
Great
Get
pass,
back on
Quinn
defense.
Cook. I left my feet like a dummy. He made a play because of it. Oh, great screen.
Harden.
There's too many of us on the same side. Oh, there you go. Yeah, James.
Cracks at the line now.
He hacking.
Aggressive play there.
That's
but
all you in to
can't
do,
fault
Jordan
the
Bell.
defender for being
Hack
up in
people.
the shooter. You need to contest
Because he
shots.
fried you in
each
the
and
first
every
quarter.
one.
That's all you here to do is just hack
James
me.
Harden. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't
Yeah,
missed
he's
yet.
going for a
And
40
he connects
piece.
on the first free throw.
James going for a 40 piece, gang.
And fails to hit them both. It's the first, misses the
Yeah,
second.
yeah. Not quite.
Thompson to bring it into the front court.
Ain't no
Trailing by
way.
15. And
Ugh.
Cousins is fouled.
Boogie
Goes
is
to the
on. I ain't seen KD in a
Sometimes when
minute.
you get up big,
I don't know what's going on. Steve Kerr, look, he giving us these games.
That's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Misses the first.
That's the reason why we running away with it. Steve Kerr's substitution pattern is
Second one's
cracked
good.
out.
Splits the pair. Now it's Hart controlling the offense. Probing the defense. Cousins has
I was
the
trying.
rebound.
See, it's because I was trying to cut. I wasn't even trying to shoot that jump
Trailing
shot.
by 14.
So then when it came to me,
Tight space with the
I
crossover
should have been still. Be here, Clay.
to Thompson.
Clay.
Warriors with 4 to shoot. It's for Reed with the rebound. Harden in a matchup with Quinn Cook. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice.
That's crazy. Oh, not coast to coast, boogie.
Capella snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defense.
Hey, on his, yeah, let's go.
I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's a mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Told you, I ain't got to score all the points. James already giving you all the 40 ball just about. I'm going to chip in with my, little 30 and 10 or something. Grown man.
At the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. To Thompson. That's what you come to expect.
Say, all I know
Your
is y'all
best
better not
players
act like that was mine
making
when y'all
baskets.
switched me off.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Okay, James.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you.
Uh-huh.
Carries it.
In
Here's a setup
your
right down the
mid,
stretch.
dummy.
From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Here.
Iguodala guarded by Clint Capella.
He's not guarded by
To
Clint
Thompson.
Capella. What are y'all watching, bro?
Shot clock winding down. Beyond the arc for 3.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a
what?
2 on one end.
They had a
three
couple
on
of
the other.
surprising
Hey,
plays.
tell me
I
if I'm
mean,
wrong,
it's
but
not
I
like
think
he
a three
trash,
is
but
more
he
than
just
two,
wasn't
right?
like
That is great
NBA,
math, my friend.
really NBA good.
Harden to Capella. Off
Great
the assist.
pass.
We're watching a clinic right now.
Great
We're watching
pass.
basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Yeah.
Bell
37.
to Thompson.
37 to 10 from the beard. Here.
Cousins matched up with Capella.
He might spin off him. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't spin off him.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Harden.
Right to him. No way.
Shot won't go. To Cousins.
He was wide open and missed it, bro. James Harden. Like, are you kidding me? We'll live.
A shot no good by Iguodala.
We call some of these players practice players. You know the guys that make 5 out of 10
Yeah, I don't
shots
know
in
what
practice,
you were
but then all of a
thinking,
sudden they're not
Austin
gamers
Rivers.
because then they're making 1 of 10. That's
I have
exactly
no
what you
idea
want him
what
to
you were
do. You
thinking.
want him to take those kind of shots.
Yes.
I
Klay
have
Thompson.
no
With
idea
that,
what you were
he's
thinking trying
5
to
for
throw a
9.
boogie.
Clay isn't
You're an
usually a
idiot.
guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy
You're an
lay-in
idiot
right
for
there.
that.
Harden against the former Finals MVP.
Great. Fine.
Nice pace.
Great
sets it
cut.
up and slams it down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct?
Like that,
You probably break
yeah.
a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working
Seen that
collectively
coming.
together
He didn't
as
have good
one.
line
That's
drive.
how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're
Yeah,
seeing
good
tonight.
drive, Ron. Oh, no, he did
Cousins,
not.
He's had a
Ew,
good
that was
shooting
tough.
performance. but it
Nah, I ain't gonna
doesn't
lie,
look
he not
like
on my
it's
team,
going
but
to
that's
be
tough.
enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out.
Oh my
As a
God,
coach, I would
snatched
be
him.
irate that nobody helped
That's a
pick up the
big
slack.
man.
Look, one man can never
That's a
beat
big
five.
man snatching a big man, bro. Come on. That's tough. I know he not on my
It's in the
team, but
hands of
dang.
James Harden. Jordan Bell. Huge
Sheesh.
block. Incredible. 6 tonight. It's the Rockets who are victorious.
He got 6 blocks?
They've taken the upper
Jordan
hand
Bell
in the
got
best
6
of 7
blocks?
series. A 2-games-to-none lead.
13-point
For my
win.
partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm
You would
Ed
think
Cohen. This has been the
that if we
NBA
won by
playoffs
19
on
with
EA
KD scoring
Sports.
40,
Find out more at easports.com.
that we
Until
win
next
by
time,
more without
good night.
KD even getting 30. And this time it was all Boogie, pretty much. And they never brought KD back. Or Steph. I ain't gonna lie. Steve Kerr need to be
Now
fired.
got your EA Sports post-game
Now.
wrap-up.
Now. These substitution
The
rotations is
did what great teams
horrendous.
do best. Finish. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry. And it was great to see.
Okay. 30 shots is a lot of shots. To get
The
37.
Warriors finished on the losing end of a close score. While they did put together
they had to
quite a
fun that
highlight
play.
reel of dunks in this matchup,
They sure enough did
they
get
did
some
not
dunks
put
because
together a win. As we all know, style points never show
Boogie
up
was
on
out
the
there.
scoreboard.
Yeah, Boogie gave up 30, put in 35 on pretty efficient attempts, man.
Game track.
Really efficient work. Oh
Three-point shooting.
yeah. I went brazy.
Each of these teams
Ha!
were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor
I
with
was
their
trying to
perimeter
see if I
defense.
could go ahead and drop maybe 8
Closing out on
inch.
shooters
Oh my
must
God.
always happen.
Why y'all showing
whether
him
you're
shooting
tired or
threes?
not.
He not on my team. He went 10 for 20. They went 6 for 16. We not the same. Literally.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't have been surprised if they picked James. James was frying. We 5 and 10. Yeah. Sound about right.
Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2.
Again, free don't need to be on there. Man, that's a terrible play to have there. Yeah, sure. I felt like should be number 1. That was a terrible play. That Draymond Green assist, that assist to Draymond Green, that was terrible. That didn't deserve to be in top
And that
3.
does it for our
That was
post-game
not
wrap-up.
top 3.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports,
Bogus
I'm
as hell.
Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Whoever was in the room, the film room, who thought they cooked with that, did not cook at all. At all. Okay, I had to go get forces. I got 10. No, that wasn't the goal. I feel like the goal was like hit a certain amount of threes. Yeah. All right. Or maybe it was get forces. Either way, I got that. So let's look and see. Hopefully my turnovers is kept down to 1. Might have 2. I feel like I might have 2. I did have that one there I threw the Kenneth Reed in the backcourt, which was just dumb and unforced. Nothing like an unforced turnover, man. Coaches can't stand it. Yeah, I did have 2. All right. I gotta have a couple more no turnover games, man. What was my? I'm trying to think of what my other turnover was. Yeah, see, told you I typically shoot better from 3, 6 for 8. Definitely better from the field, 14-18. That last game, I shot 50% from the field, and 37% from 3. So, nah. Nah, definitely wasn't good enough. But that was some solid bump. That was some solid bump. Oh, this might be a situation where the games close, get a little closer and closer, but still, like I said, I'm surprised to see that KD and Steph were left off the court for so long, especially the way Boogie was playing. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that one, y'all. That is some piss poor coaching on CPU Steve Kerr's part. That CPU coach need to be fired before the next game. Before the next game. Good Lord. You just like to watch one player going off. Like, get the man some help. I'd be pissed if the coach of my team was coaching like that. I'd be pissed. Highly upset. All right, let's see what is awaiting us before the next game. Maybe a video. Maybe Max got to admit, you know what I'm saying, after game 2 that I'm really him. Maybe it's that. We'll probably got to reach the finals for him to finally turn around and stop hating.
Moosey Moosey Peeps, it's Christopher London. The one was on fire. On fire. Let's go check it out. As you can see, the one just cannot miss. I've never seen a form like this. How far was that? Is there an area code from there? Yo, if the one keeps shooting like that, we're definitely going to have more highlights on this channel. I'm Christopher London. Peace.
All right, y'all. That will wrap up game 2 of the Western Conference Finals versus the Golden State Warriors. Again, the last one got to be a blowout because nobody but KD was balling, even though he was terrorizing me for a 40-point total. We still beat them by 19, but like that 19-point win was like, it doesn't tell you how bad we was whooping on them at one point. You know what I'm saying? It finished being a 19-point lead, but it's not like the game wasn't that close, for real. This game, we won by 13. I don't really think that they were doing great as a team, scoring all around. For most of the game, I guess we was missing shots, missing opportunities. They definitely got a lot of blocks. They got a few steals, but they definitely got a lot of blocks because it seems as though Jordan Bell had 6 of his own. I know Draymond had like 3 or 4, so they put up some good defense as to why we couldn't completely run away with it. But nonetheless, that is the game. The dub for me. Yay. I'm gonna wrap this up so I could go to bed. I appreciate everybody who watches this video, whether it be on Twitch at LifeB_9 or whether it's on YouTube under LifeB. I seen that. I thought that the live videos under the LifeB Gaming playlist, they're not. I will rectify that tomorrow, and I apologize to anybody who went there and couldn't find the content. But I will correct that for the YouTube LifeB. And when I get a chance, I'm gonna look to make some more clips to throw onto my TikTok, Nairi You Nerd. Anyway, I appreciate everybody who's in touch with or in tune with, or support of any of the social medias that I just mentioned. Listen, as I always say, be smart, be respectful, be patient. That includes with yourself. Be kind to as many people as you possibly can. I know some people make that impossible. That's fine. Don't worry about those people. But please, anybody under the sound of my voice, take the time every single day to be kind to yourself because you cannot pour out of an empty cup. I appreciate y'all. Again, shout out to everybody making NBA Live 19 content, playing the game, whether you're making content or not. and just having some fun, man. Like, that's really what it is. These video games are supposed to be fun. Like I said, I ain't gonna do my 2K tirade or whatever, but I think that, you know, when you start making everything about how much money you can make off a game, I think that the game becomes less fun. I think when people complain about trying to make the game more and more and more and more real, the game becomes less fun. So I'm glad that we still have access to this, even though we don't have access to the servers to play each other or to play alongside each other. I'm glad that this game still exists as a place where we can play a basketball video game and have fun, regardless of our financial, status or, whatever it is. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. I didn't even mean to get in that lecture. I will see y'all for game 3, hopefully tomorrow night. Hopefully tomorrow night, Wednesday, around 10 p.m. I will see y'all for game 3. But I'm out.